Hundo! Woohoo! I almost knocked my water bottle over. The tragedy that would have befallen us had the water sprayed everywhere and destroyed my computer. You'd never have seen this incredibly pointful video in which I am going to get 30 Hundo points on Nasu, the fam tender game, also called Eggplant Jump. A game where you jump to grab the falling. I know there's an eggplant there. In our Yumaneki playthrough, which we did on the game, the channel, I got a superb score in this game. As you can see from the high score thing, 70. That's a wonderful score, but could it be better? Yes. And how could it be better? If we got 3,000 points. 1 point for each of the subscribers that now have joined the party. That said, I've never gotten above 70 on this game, and it was kind of a running joke that I just refused to play this game well enough to get a decent score in the playthrough we did. But you know what? Now's the time, because you deserve it. You each deserve a 10th of each of these eggplants. We have to get 300 eggplants in one go to get 3,000 points. Oh no. I mean, unless there's more stuff that happens. I never made it past the... What was the other eggplant? We got 10. That's close to 300. There was another eggplant that was bouncing across the floor. I suppose if we get that, it's worth extra points or something, which would be great because I, so far, have proven rather ineffective at getting too many of these. But it was something that we left undone in our Yumaneki playthrough, wasn't it, to play this game even slightly well. So it just makes sense that we would get, and 30 Hundo is a mercifully reasonable goal to get in this game, I would say. I mean, look how we're doing Aura on Fire now, 120. And all my time playing Toho recently has naturally increased my reflexes to the point where this is cake. There is nothing that could be easier than this. And as we all know, Modesty is a pro gamer, having trained her whole life for the Eggplant Jump esports pro finals. I want that special bouncing eggplant on the ground to give you like 100 points or something. If it only gives you like 15, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I don't know what I am or why I intend to eat all these eggplants, but just know that it must transpire. This thing must happen. Well, we haven't seen any of those bouncing along the ground in a very, very long time. I guess we lose if... Oh, well, that should have counted. We lose if our main one hits the ground anyway, so I guess we shouldn't go out of our way to grab the ones that are bouncing along the ground, but if it should come to pass, is all I'm saying. And so while I'm doing this death-defying act of trying not to get bonked on the head by a whole bunch of eggplants, I may as well take this moment to... There's one on the ground. Oh, let me just know how many points it is. I should just take this opportunity to thank you very much for all the support that's been going on. Much more recently, as we've crossed from the 20 Hundo threshold to the 30 Hundo threshold, much more have I been seeing on my average every day videos, which is to say my playthroughs. I've been getting lots of very kind and positive and fun interaction, whereas before it was only... That should count! I have to get it right at my eye. It has to go in... It can't just go in my lip. It's gotta get right down my throat. I must not have to chew this eggplant at all. It must just descend through my esophagus. Nothing but throat. Ah! Anyway, whereas before it would only be like the odd video that got any amount of attention just by, the algorithm magic. Now it seems a lot of people are supporting me on a wide variety of videos, all of which we are making, which is great because I find them all quite a bit of fun. So to know that they're, for them to be giving... For them to be... Bugger. Reaching you in a wider variety and giving you a space to have some fun and discuss the games and all that warms my heart quite greatly, in short. So, if I want any of that to continue, I have to record other videos and such, which requires getting to the end of this challenge, doesn't it? So I better shut my dumb self up and get eggplanting. I always want to return sort of the middle right after you get one, because that's where you're going to have the easiest time getting to any of the next ones. Like there, I only barely had enough time because I was already heading towards the center. No! Ah, I was starting off this thinking, yeah, 3,000 is probably going to be way too easy. We're probably making 30,000. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud until just now. Anyway. 300 you get from them. Okay, you definitely want to grab those. For sure. Ah! Still a high score. 300 is more than our high score. Okay, so definitely get the ones on the ground, but just don't sacrifice the other ones for them. Because dropping the ones that fall from the sky mean death. Oh, but... Oh.
Well, they think they know what I can do. They think they know what they mean to me and what I mean to them. They have no idea of any such material facts. I will catch 300 eggplants or fewer. That's a promise, not a threat.
I think this is a thing that a lot of old games do, and I never really understand why. And this is obviously doing it in parody of them, if you will, or spoof, whatever, which one is appropriate. But so far, there hasn't been anything that gives 5 points or anywhere less than 10. Which is to say that the last digit has always been 0. So why ever we would need it at all, and why ever these eggplants shouldn't just be worth 1 point and the other one's worth 30 is beyond me. But never mind it. I suppose it's fortunate because it means I don't have to gather 3,000 eggplants for this milestone. Oh god. Oh man, we're doing actually kind of excellently all of a sudden. They're giving us lots of ground eggplants. No! Why?
We're almost a third of the way there.
We just need one lucky time where it sends like 16 of the ground ones at once. All it needs, if we can win by luck, we win. Them's the rules. That's just facts. Oh! I was not centered nearly appropriately. And I believe the way you're facing does make a difference as to the angle your head is at, and as such, the angle at which you may catch the eggplant. Which is why I should not have turned around just then, for instance. Do you suppose Nasu is the name of this creature that we're playing as? Or Nasu, or however it is said? What is the lore behind Eggplant Jump? All I know in my life is pain. Oh! I ate the heck out of that eggplant. You can't tell me otherwise. Wah! I am not getting any better at this. I have continued to get much worse at this. I have never felt tragedy like this before. Somehow that hitbox doesn't make sense to me. I have already messed it up. I know, shut up! It made me go back and forth so dang much. It just didn't jump that time. I don't know what was going on with that. Is my Z key weird? I mean, it's certainly weird, but is it broken? All keys on a keyboard are weird. What are keyboards, really, when you think about it? Big pieces of plastic with blocks on them that have letters that we made up that produce electrical signals that correspond to those same letters that we made up in machines that work on ways that we made up, based on numbers that we made up, which I'm using to play a make-believe game wherein I also am trying to make numbers, again, that we made up, increase by increments that are also entirely made up and arbitrary. When taken that way, keyboards are very silly. Oh! Other than that, I think I did pretty well. Does it make more sense to wiggle back and forth so I make sure I catch it? Maybe it does. Okay, maybe it doesn't. I feel a sneeze coming on. This is an inopportune time, to say the least. You get a massive bonus if you eat them both in the same bite! I did not know that! That is extremely good information! Oh my god! Bear that in mind for the next time one of those comes around. Absolutely! Oh my god, we'll be at 3K in no time! Hell yeah, dude! No, I'm gonna die! That's an exceptional new fact we've just learned! Oh my goodness, golly gracious goo! Oh, that should have counted. That should have so counted. I should have so...
It's not fair. It's not fair the way they withhold the points from me. I take it as a direct affront to my gaming talents.
My eyes are going bloodshot. I feel like I can't blink, otherwise I'll miss it. I gotta not do that, though. Ow. My hunger for eggplant will never be sated. Must consume eggplant. Eggplant nourishes me. Eggplant is the only earthly fuel which will sustain my continued existence. I have not seen a ground eggplant in 30 years! I wonder if there's some way you make them appear that I was doing accidentally at first and now not at all. Man, am I ever lucky I decided to do this for the 30k special and not any, or the 30 Hundo special and none of the ones after that. Still no special ground ones. Where did they all go? Did I run them out? Does this game read your computer's clock and only put so many in a day? What if, game, you changed your programming so that all of a sudden a pink one also came from the sky at the same time as the purple one, and that was the way it was for the first 3, so we got 3,000 off the bat. What would you say about that? What would you say? Well, can we come to an accord? What if you just change the way you're programmed? Can you be persuaded? What shall I persuade you with? An eggplant, perhaps? I don't have any on my person, but I may be able to buy one from a nearby grocer. Wait, what? Why did I get a bonus there? I'm not sure. I have no idea. I thought you got the bonuses for getting the pink ones at the same time. That was the pink one, which I genuinely just did not see because I was so focused on the purple ones. It's unlike me to miss a pink one. Or maybe it's if you pick it up at like a particular angle or something, you get the bonus. 2020! Everyone's favorite number. Hang on, can I have a half sec to look at the recording and see why I got a bonus for that time? I don't know, look at it. Wait, hang on. Was there a pink one somewhere? Because it says 300 above it as well. This one right here. There's just a normal purple one, right? I jump, it says 100, and then it goes 300 bonus. Huh? Was there just an invisible pink one or something? So maybe the pink ones are all invisible now or something. Maybe I should restart the game. Oh, sorry, I didn't end up re-recording after that. Oh, whoops, I quit out without saving, so my high score's been reset back to 70. Finally, first one I've seen in a very long time. And I forgot that I had to move back to the center. Sermon when they put them far apart. When you think about it, though, if we get 2 bonuses, each one is worth 1,310 points. When you consider that you get a 10-point eggplant, a 300-point eggplant, and the 1,000-point bonus. So 2 bonuses, and we'd only need to gather like 30 eggplants beyond that. 2 bonuses in 1 round is all it would take. It could be so easy. It could be within our grasp. If only the mystical pink eggplants would appear and not be invisible. I would really appreciate it. There's actually a really cool effect going on because the dust on my screen makes it look like stars in the background. When in fact there are none. I'm pretty sure. Before I carry on, is there anything on the Yumeniki Wiki about this? Yumeniki Wiki, that's fun to say. Named after the Japanese word for eggplant, nasubi. Ah, there you go. Gasp! If you do the Konami code on the title screen, you get an eggplant on your head, which makes bonus eggplants more likely to appear. That's not cheating, that's just smart. Or it's a code similar to the Konami code that they mentioned. What did they say it was? Left, left, right, right, up, down, up, down? They made a noise. Aha! Aha! Ha 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 ha! And the bonus eggplants become raining down from the sky. Now we have the... Damn it. Oh my god, this is incredible. We are going to have so much score by the end of this. All from the bonuses, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's not cheating, it's research. Ah! I am drunk with power. I am inevitable. I am fire. I am death. Bugger. Well, now my objective is just to max out the score count with this broken mode activated. It doesn't update your actual high score, though. So at least you can see how many you got without the hack. the total pro hacks. Alright, now I think the pink ones might be invisible again. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, the eggplants are... I guess I just have to restart the game when that happens. 30,000 points is appropriate because each eggplant is worth 10 points. Therefore, 30,000 points means 1 eggplant for each of ye. Which is precisely the arrangement one would want. Unless any of you are allergic to eggplant, in which case I'm so sorry. Much like the cookies from the 10 Hundo special. The eggplant is purely symbolic. You are under no obligation to consume it. Jumping backwards into an eggplant is more effective than you may think. No. Oh, it hung. That was so uncool of it to do. Again, I pressed Z and nothing happened. There's something on my keyboard. Hang on. Oh, there was a lot of stuff on my keyboard, apparently. Again, I pressed it. I don't know if it's my button or the engine, actually. Come on, why is it suddenly not working at all now? Oh, you do have to jump to get them right. I did. Sorry. My brain was like, what if I just stood under it? No, that's not how this game works. It's called eggplant jump, not eggplant catch. Actually, I don't see it say eggplant jump anywhere. Where did I come up with that? Oh my god, there's another one right away. Yeah! Our actual score is going to be incredible. I did it for a while with the eggplant mode and decided that was not for me. And that it would be much easier to just try and actually wait to be able to get a whole bunch of good bonuses for real. And now we're going for the world record speedrun for maximum score in eggplant jump. The likes of which this Earth... Nay, this cosmos has never yet seen, which is probably because I assume this game is only a thing on Earth. Eggplant Jump, that is Nasu, that is the game that is inside Yumeniki, which is a very Earthling-based game on account of the fact that it was designed by a Who-man. And I'll have that, and I should not have had that because I'm dead now. But we got 4,590 points, which you'll note is more than 3,000, so y'all get extra eggplants! Save that score right there. That's a decent score, that is. So indeed, 3,000, nay 30 hundo, if you prefer, is a considerable number of eggplants and a considerable number of people. So in short, thank you so very much for sharing your stories, for sharing your insight, and for sharing in the fun and laughs of that video games so often provide. And not tears, definitely. Did I mention crying in the last milestone video too? I don't know. You know what? That's just what gaming is about. Laughing and then crying. And eggplants. Thank you so very much, and hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace!